Hello Internet, my name is Rambadog. You may know me for my shitty Dark Souls 2 videos, but I'm here today to show you something new. Something that you may have wanted really bad. Something you may have either not been able to afford or not been able to purchase simply because it's not available. But today I'm about to change that. I'm about to give you something that you can actually buy right now. Something you can go and order and have it delivered by like next week so you can play it. And I'm talking about a gaming handheld based on Windows x86 or x64 or whatever. It's a gaming PC. It's a handheld. It's right here. It's in my hands and it's beautiful. Let me turn it on. Let me prove it to you. Let me open it up. Let me just show you. Okay, what do you see here? Doesn't that look like Windows to you? Isn't this Steam running? Right? You know, okay, Dark Souls 2, it's kind of ironic. But, you know, you got the controllers, you got the screen, you got the game, right? Okay, so what is this? It looks kind of weird. Why is the screen so big? This is a tablet. It's a Windows tablet. It is a 10-inch Microsoft Surface Go 2 tablet. And this is a iPega. I'll have to look at the name. I forget the name. If you want to get a closer look, if you want to find it yourself before I upload this video or edit it and actually put the name in the description, I will put the name in the description and links for all of the stuff I mentioned in the video, so you can go get it yourself. But for now, it's an iPega controller made for Android and iOS tablets, but they function just fine with Windows tablets. You have to put it in the little tab on the middle-ish bottom. It's for iOS, but it detects that as a PS4 controller. I use DS4 Windows to run it as an Xbox controller because it has wider compatibility. And yeah, you can play PC games on this. Now, you may be wondering how well is the performance. I will have a separate stream. Watch for part 2. It will be upcoming. I'll do it right after I'm done with this stream. And I'll show you some of the performance on this little tablet, handheld, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it a handheld because, well, I play it like a handheld. But the purpose of this stream is just to inform you about why this is like kind of a little hidden gem that no one's really talking about, and I just wanted to get the information out there. Let's start with the Microsoft Surface Go 2. Why the 2? There's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3. They all have the same graphics. Intel HD 615 graphics. That's not going to change no matter which one you get. There's also the Surface Pro line. I personally didn't choose that one because they're bigger. I believe they're 11.5 inch versus 9.5 inch screens. I like the smaller screen because, one, they fit in this nice little iOS tablet controller. If you get the Pro series tablets that don't fit in these controllers without hard modding the backs, I haven't done it myself. Other people have done it, but I don't mess with that kind of stuff, so I just prefer using this. But you will get better performance out of the Pro series tablets. However, they're also more expensive, and once you go above the price point, which I'm talking about, which is about $300, there's not really any point in you purchasing something like this over something like GPD Win Max used. But I digress. So, why the Surface Go 2? The Go 2 has the M3 8100Y processor. This processor can boost up to 3.4 gigahertz. Most of the time it's going to hover around 2.4 gigahertz in gaming. I think its base frequency is 1 gigahertz. The reason why we want to go with the Go 2, even though the Go 3 does come with an i3 processor, it's still a mobile tablet, whatever you want to call it, processor. The Surface Go 3 tends to be quite a bit more expensive on the used market. On eBay, I've seen the Surface Go 2s go for like $250, and that's really nice because those iPega controllers are like $40 on Amazon. You pair those together, that's a $300 gaming handheld right there, and you really can't beat that. Now the Amberneck Win 600, I believe, is coming out like today, and that's supposed to have, I think, roughly the same performance as this thing. The ergonomics are kind of trash on that thing. I think this thing is way more comfortable. There are a few other iPega controllers you can get. This is my favorite because it's the most compact and also the most ergonomic feeling. There is one that's a little bit smaller. It looks more like a little Switch controller, but I've bought it. I tried it. It feels really awful. The tablet's too heavy to hold. I'll probably put the name of it in the description and just put like, this is the one I don't recommend, but you can get it if you want. I also couldn't get that one to work with Windows. Big disclaimer. This one works like natively with Windows in that iOS mode. So there's also one more that's bulkier than the one I have. I believe from what I've read online, it works with Windows, but that's the one I haven't tried. So that's your own risk if you want to go with that one. It's got like bigger grips, and it also has a bunch of function buttons, which would be nice for a Windows-based tablet, handheld, whatever. I don't know if those even work with Windows though, because again, it's made for iOS and Android. Anyway, the Surface Go 2, if you get it, you want to go with the M3 processor. There's a Pentium version. It doesn't boost. It stays at 1 gigahertz. It's going to have real crap performance. Like we're talking half or less the performance. So, you know what? We're going to make this stream into a two-parter also, because my girlfriend's calling me, so I'm going to have to answer that phone call. So, okay, stay tuned for part 2 coming up.